This is Red Victor. I've known this car for longer than I've known my wife.
This story began back in 2006. It was actually one of the first things I ever did for Fifth Gear. I met a guy called Andy Frost from Wolverhampton, and he said, I've got the fastest street legal car in the world. And you know what? He wasn't lying.
Mechanic Andy Frost modified a humble 1972 Vauxhall Victor to cover the quarter-mile drag racing benchmark in 8 seconds or less. A Bugatti Veyron takes 10. He named it Red Victor.
That is naughty.
2 years later, he upgraded everything. Red Victor 2 became the fastest ever street legal car. But having lost the record recently to an American Chevrolet Corvette that did the quarter mile in just under 7 seconds, Andy immediately retaliated by building a whole new monster, Red Victor 3.
It's still a 1972 Vauxhall Victor, just about. It's got 3,000 horsepower, which is 800 more than it had previously, and it now runs purely on methanol fuel, and it'll comfortably accelerate to 60 miles an hour in well under 1 second.
Andy has already used Red Victor 3 to reclaim his title of the fastest street legal car, conquering the quarter mile in an unbelievable 6.5 seconds. But that's not enough. Here at Santopod Raceway, he wants my help giving the new Red Victor the title of world's fastest street legal car with a passenger. And that means doing it in less than 8 seconds.
We think we're only going to get one run in today, tops, and that will involve me. So the first run the car does, if it gets on the track today, will be with me.
I just prayed the car would rise to the occasion.
This is where the nerves start kicking in, actually.
I was about to find out what it feels like to cover a quarter mile in less than 7 seconds.
Oh man, okay. Oh no. My goodness. Man, that was heavy duty.
But Red Victor backfired, big time.
That was seriously heavy duty.
From what's happening when it backfires, it just burns all the fuel inside of the motor, and it just cuts it out.
Right, I see.
But Andy isn't a bloke who gives up easily.
You were going to take the injectors out?
Oh yeah.
On the one side, yeah.
The guys have kindly said that they can keep the track open a couple of hours longer because the weather's fine. So we have got a time for another run. Let's see if we can do it.
With dogged determination, the team set about clearing any blockages in the injectors.
Well, that one's okay.
Really cutting it fine. It is do or die.
The car runs a boost test and everything seems to work. The track officials were itching to go home, but it's time to see if Red Victor 3 could break another world record.
It's time to fly. The most exciting moment in a car is going to be in the passenger seat, and it's going to happen right any second now. As soon as those 4 lights in front of me illuminate, it's it. It's DEFCON 1. I'm bubbling. I'm like a bag of mush. This is it. Watch the boost go up, and then he's going to hit it hard. Oh my goodness me. Oh.
The run had gone dangerously wrong. Red Victor snapped violently sideways at above 100 miles an hour. I was frozen in fear, but Andy caught the car with lightning reactions. We'd cheated death, and I was hysterical.
Woohoo! That was squiffy! Properly squiffy! It properly stepped out. It's lost some oil.
Yeah, it's the gas rocker cover gasket.
In an engine laden with technology, the fault lay with a little 4-pound cork gasket that let some oil out of the engine and onto a tyre.
So that explains the smoke, and that also explains why it started stepping out, because the oil probably got onto the back tyre, started sending off, and it went twice, didn't it?
Yeah, it went one way then the other.
He's a hero. Andy went up to grab the parachute, which is up on the ceiling, but you didn't in the end.
Didn't need to.
Managed to catch it twice. You did so well, man.
Yeah.
You did so well. Proper incident avoidance.
You've got
that
two
was.
kids, I can't...
Yeah.
You've got to go home to your kids.
I have.
We still did a quarter mile in 8.9 seconds, 0.9 outside the record.
Whoa.
Bring on Red Victor 4.
This man is a hero driver.